Hello guys, this is Salam Junit and welcome to another Summoners War video, and today we're gonna be talking about my top 5 most wanted net 5s. Disclaimer, this is only gonna be for fire, wind and water. I'm not gonna be talking about LDs, or I'm not gonna be making a separate video for LDs. Why? Because I'm never gonna summon them anyways. So if I make a video saying that I wish I had this monster, it's gonna be make me more sad and depressed. So I'm I'm not gonna make a video about LDs. Okay, so we're just gonna me talk about only 5 monsters. I don't want to make 10 and make the video long. And most of the fire in water net files I already have them. So like 70 to 75% of the fire in water elements I already have from the net 5 department. The ones I'm missing, most of them are not that good. Well, they are good, but they are not like meta changing or anything like that. So I don't really want those. The ones I really want are really meta changing, really good. Not really. Okay, not all of them are meta changing, but some of them are like personal preference, and they are good in their role or something like that. And I have been summoning for them for ages, especially the one in top number one spot, which I will go as we talk about. So they are in like order, preferable order. So the one in fifth is the one I like least one from all the five. So the one on number one is the one I really want. Like I'll do anything to get it. Okay, not technically anything, but you know what I mean. So let's not waste any time and get straight into the list. So another disclaimer: uh, three of them are win units. One is from fire, one is from water. So mostly I want some of the win units. Yeah, you can tell from that. Okay, number 5 is a fire unit anyway, so we don't have to switch steps. And number 5 we have Karnal, the fire slayer. Why I want him? Because he has a big fat HP lead for Guild War defense, and this guy is stacked with HP, and this guy is scale with HP, like max HP, and this guy has like a CC build, like CC kit. He has provoke, absorb attack bar, self healing, and AoE stun, slow. This is so good. You can also use him in RTA for that big fat stat for tanky team, bruiser kind of team, by being the CC of the bruiser team, which is kind of nice. So I see sometimes people use him in Guild War offense as well with a crit damage build. Uh, we don't need any attack on him since he's scaled with max HP, so you're gonna be tanky even with crit damage build. And this skill does a lot of damage with crit damage plus additional damage because this is a multi-hitting skill. Yeah, this guy is pretty good. The only downside of this guy is the low base speed, but you're gonna be using in a bruiser type, so it doesn't matter much. Plus this is not global, so you can't, even if you're using him in Guild War, you can't use this HP lead. This is also a downside, but other than that, this guy is like, out of 10 I would say 7.5 ish, because he does have his downsides. So yeah, this guy is pretty good. Next we got on number 4, we have to go to the wind department, and this guy is the wind demon Mephisto. This guy, just like Karnal, has a fat HP lead, but the reason I want him is not for the fat HP lead, it's because of this passive. So if he's on the battlefield, you can't revive anything. So this guy is like a Nana counter. So yeah, that's the only reason I want him, because I want a Nana counter. Nana, now the rise of Vanessa as well. This guy is pretty good against that. Vanessa, and so I see sometimes people use Vanessa with Nana, which is a really big pain. You do have other units that stop revive, like Rocky, But the thing is, you need to stack damage on that Rocky, and if you fail to kill that unit, that skill goes on cooldown, and you have to wait number of turns to survive and to nuke back. But you're already at a disadvantage in that state, unless uh, you have something to decrease cooldown or like turn manipulation or something like that. But most of the nuke teams don't have like that. It's straight like full on nuke, like with the Rocky, the Wind Anubis. No, not Wind. The Water Anubis, similar skill. But if you use him with him, you don't have to worry about all that. You can stack stats and take them one by one slowly. And this guy has self protection. He has shield, and the more enemies you kill, the stronger he gets. It like 20% attack increase, up to 5 times. So this is basically like 100% increase, like double the damage it will do with fully stacked. And you don't have to go for the Nana. You can ignore the Nana and go for the units you want to kill with this guy. The only downside with him is because he absorbs HP from your own allies when he does this. But this doesn't matter if in the team composition you're using him with. If you're using with a cleave team like with Lucian and just ignore the passives, if Lucian fail to kill, Lucian's gonna die the next turn because he absorbs HP of the Lucian, and Lucian is gonna be a very squishy unit, so you're gonna be at a big disadvantage there. But he also does damage from this as like fluffer damage, so if Lucian doesn't manage to kill after that, then something wrong with the Lucian, I would say. But yeah, but other than that, doesn't matter much because usually people use him with bruiser type, and the stats gonna be similar like this. With these kind of stats, the absorb HP is minimal, so it doesn't matter much. But most of the people don't have this kind of stats in the first place, even use with bruiser, and some people use with cleave, so it is kind of difficult with that. And but the good thing about this skill is that if he is low HP, he can absorb the HP and heal himself. I think that's the only good thing about this skill. And he has a big skill one. If you're using this guy in, not only this guy, any demon, the first skill is the same. This does a lot of damage to the boss. If you're using in the Dimensional Predator boss. Yeah, I love to see those big numbers when I use my fire demon. Yeah, this is about the cell about Mephisto. Number three, yeah, I can count, guys. Number three, we're gonna go back to water, and that is gonna be Abelio. Wait, where is he? Abelio. Abelio, I don't need to tell you guys about him. All of you who are rushing arena, especially in rush hour, know how painful this guy is. I don't need to explain much about him. He's like, I don't know. I don't know how to say exact word, but let's just say pain in the butt. That is the best description. He's like built-in Nemesis rune. So whenever an ally falls below 40% of HP or himself, so if he's stunned, he can cleanse the stun and still heal. That's how OP this guy is. The only thing stopping him is skill reset, but you know you're gonna miss the reset, especially in the most important hours of rush. You're gonna miss the reset, and he's gonna heal everyone up. And this skill also gain attack power, right? Heal enemies and increase the attack by 50. It is little bit, but still matters in the long run. And that clutch provoke. Sometimes it gets you that clutch provoke. So inbuilt Nemesis rune, and he's on Violent. It's stacked. He's a defense type, but in arena defense is usually on high HP. Stacked with that Carnal with that 44 HP lead. Man, it's so annoying to fight this thing. I really want one, not just for arena defense. This guy is really good for RTA as a healer as well. You can use him in Guild War, Guild Siege. This guy is really, really good. I have all the druids except by all the druids I mean fire, water, Sorry, fire, wind. So I did get a dupe Belenus. Actually, I got three Belenus. Yeah, sad, but not one of these guys. So yeah, this guy could be good in my arsenal. And number two, we're gonna go back to wind, and it's gonna be Louise. I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Louise or Loiso, Loes, Loeus. I don't know, guys. You can tell me in the comment section. I call her Louise because I think some YouTubers call her Louise as well. I don't think actually Louise is the correct. This is a French name. So those of you who are French can tell me the correct pronunciation. Well, I'm just gonna call her Louise. Just like Colonel and Mephisto, she has a big fat 44 HP lead. But unfortunately, this is only for Guild War. So like Guild War and Guild Siege only. So you can't use this in Arena and Guild Battle. But she has a very good healing skill, plus shield, plus a 3-turn immunity, plus with an invincibility and cleanse. So you can use her with Molong. So plus Molong will benefit from this 44 HP lead. You can put invincibility on Molong and Molong will reckless a unit without losing any HP. So this is a very good unit just for Guild War and Guild Siege. I want her not really for any place else because she is a Guild War Guild Siege unit. Yeah. So more heal and support plus with this HP. So as I said before, this is only for Guild War. This is on the downside of this lead. It's not global. So yeah, that's only downside I can see from her. She's also has a skill 1 stun and decrease attack bar. She's also nice. So yeah, that's it for number 2. And number 1, my most wanted unit since day 1. Since day 1 of playing this game. So she was out when I wasn't even playing this game. Since day 1, I want that unit so much that I would do anything to get her. But unfortunately, Comptons hasn't been kind. It's been years. How many years have I been playing this game? 8 years. I started playing like 1 year after the game was released. So it's gonna be the 9th anniversary this year. So yeah, 8 years. I've been playing this game, searching for this unit. Unfortunately, luck hasn't been on my side. Yeah, so the number 1 most unit I want in this game is gonna be, yes, I think you have guessed it. It's Christina. Christina is my most wanted unit in this game. Oh, like look at all these nukes. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, okay. It's not Christina. Okay, guys, calm down, calm down. It's Tiana. Oh God. Imagine a unit that can strip without having to be resisted, guys. Don't have to worry about resistance at all if you're a stripper. Imagine that, guys. I know some of you are gonna flex that 3 Tianas on my face. I have seen people with 5 Tianas. I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. The only drawback of Tiana is the base speed, but yeah, 96 base speed. And I know some of you are gonna write now in the comment section, or you might not write or think to yourself that, oh, Soilum, what about those OP high base speed LD strippers like Laura with 120 base speed and Wusa, no, not Wusa, Wunsa with 118 base speed with high base speed with speed. Okay, what kind of accent am I? Okay, anyways, the what I'm trying to say is people are gonna say they're gonna be Wusa and Laura with high base speed as strippers, but they both of them suffer from 50% resistance. I have seen a Wunsa with plus 234 speed. I think that was the highest speed I saw in a unit, if I'm correct. Yeah, yeah, I don't remember anything else. It was plus 234 with wheel runes, so Leo can't even counter it. So that's technically 252 speed. So not 200, 352 speed without speed lead before towers. Imagine with Oliver speed lead plus towers, That is a almost 400 speed wound, sir. And he still failed to land the strip. Imagine farming all your life just to get 400 speed and still do nothing in turn one. Man, that guy must have been triggered. God. Yeah. Okay, technically that is kind of OP, but not all the time he will miss trip, but he will miss trip on the most important matches or the most crucial matches. Yeah, because Comtours like to do us dirty. Because they will strip or they will violent proc when it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure everyone has felt this way. Your monster is gonna not gonna violent proc when it matters, but when it doesn't matter, like you're already winning, like and when he's low HP, your monster is gonna proc back to back. Whoever felt that, whoever feels like that, I do feel like that because I experience it in every siege. Yeah, it's basically Tiana. So strip without worrying about resistance. Man, I have been effed up by that 15% for too long that I want this thing so much. That's the only reason I want her. Yeah, it is Tiana week from my recording from this. It is Tiana week, but I summoned about 70 scrolls, and after siege, I did get some points and bought scrolls from the shop. I even bought scrolls from the shop and even used ancient coins to buy this and still no TN after that. I feel like my account is cursed. Comtos knows, guys. Comtos knows I want her, so they're not gonna give me her. Okay, guys, that is so much. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for me from now. You guys can tell me your favorite units or most wanted units in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.